Hi, how is everyone? My name is Jessica Powers, and I am a senior division leader with Parkland Jewelry. Someone has either shared this video with you or maybe they've tagged you in something because they either think you would love this business and maybe what Parkland has to offer, or you have expressed interest in learning more about our opportunity. So just for the next few minutes, I kind of want to answer some of those questions that people may have asked or we kind of typically receive about our opportunity working with Parkland. So, why the direct sales are marketing industry, why jewelry, why Park Lane, and why now? And that's kind of what I'm going to go over and share a little bit about myself and my story. So for me, I am a mom of three. I have three boys. They are 18, 15, and 12. My husband is a retired Marine. I work full time at a very large credit union, and that is my money making job, and that is what I do full time. I do Park Lane. I say in the background and to the side, but it's not necessarily really in the side anymore. Park Lane has become super important to me because this company is so amazing. When I joined Park Lane, I actually used to work with another direct sales jewelry company, and they were slowly starting to close their doors. So I stepped away because of a combination of trying to balance my full time job with this jewelry business that I loved because we weren't in person. So I had to get my jewelry together, hop up and take it out of the house. And my family, I would kick them out so I could have a party in person. And so I think some of that just kind of became just very burdensome on my kids and my family, and I couldn't do it. And I told my husband, I said, I think that I'm going to need to stop. So I stepped away and I missed it. I really loved selling jewelry. It was something I found a lot of joy in. So I stepped away. During the pandemic, I was actually invited to a Park Lane party, which was a Zoom party at that time. I don't even think they had created the Facebook Lives yet and started that. I think it was kind of in the makes. And I got invited to one, and I was like, well, this is interesting. So I watched it. I watched the party and I said, this is fun. And she didn't leave her house. That's kind of interesting. So it's a little bit in the back of my mind, but I was not ready to do this because I was like, nope, I'm not carrying jewelry around. I don't have time. I'm super busy. So I had my own party. I said no multiple times because I knew I was busy and I didn't think I could fit it into my schedule. So I said no and I decided to host a party. My best friend signed up and I went to visit her and saw how amazing it was. And I said, you know what? I've got to do this. This does not require me to leave my home. And seriously, what I've accomplished in this business, I never accomplished ever in my previous jewelry business. And I worked that much harder than I work this one now. So Park Lane has been such a blessing for me that my husband was allowed to really completely retire from his regular job and be a retired Marine and support us because Park Lane filled that gap of the income. So I'm really excited for what other things that Park Lane brings, but I think that it filled a lot of voids for me too. Also, recognition because I'm not recognized a lot in my full time job because I'm in a leadership position. So I don't really get the opportunity to get some amazing prizes and certificates and kind of recognition. Park Lane brings that for me and fills that piece that I was missing in my personal accolades that I just didn't get to experience in my corporate job. So it's amazing. Now, let's talk about why direct sales, this profession, why is it so amazing? Okay. Well, first, it provides like amazing flexibility. Okay. In today's world, it is very important. Okay. When things are flexible, like I said, why I wasn't able to do things is because I needed it to be flexible. 90% of our stylists on our team, they work with Park Lane around their other job. Okay. So that's only like 10% of the people actually do this full time. So this means it's very flexible. It can be interwoven with other things that you're doing. Next, it is really an immediate income. We get paid weekly. I absolutely love that. I control what I put through each week. It allows me to earn that income really fast, and you can get started earning like right away. You don't have to wait. It's not a monthly salary. I love that it's weekly. Um, you know, it's a plug and play business platform. So you'll be in business for you, but not by yourself. You have this huge group of women and men that love this and really do support you. And you have an amazing resource with our tribe. Um, there's really no other profession that does that because you can't just step away, walk away without losing some pay or maybe taking leave. With Parkland, you have the flexibility to do that. So now we talk about why jewelry, okay? Um, you may not even wear a lot of jewelry. You may have been invited to this party and you be like, I'm not really a big jewelry wearer. I wasn't either until I realized what it brought. Okay. It is so simple. It's fun. It's easy. You don't have to know a lot about it. It doesn't require any expertise, no experience. Anyone can do it. It's for everyone. And even if you don't purchase it for yourself, it is an amazing gift for people. It is an extremely consumable product. Since the beginning of time, women have been constantly updating their wardrobes with new clothes, adding accessories, new jewelry. That's never going to change. So, jewelry is just a timeless thing that just is continually a part of our life. It makes people happy, it puts joy on people's faces. When you look better, you feel better. I heard that we actually look at ourselves, I think, 30 times a day. We see our reflection. I want my reflection to be beautiful. And I think that with jewelry, we're able to do that and we feel confident. It just brings up a piece of a person that may be down because it lifts us in a way and it kind of induces and creates that serotonin, which brings us joy. So it really helps bring some happiness in people's lives every day. It's a great conversation starter. I don't know about you, but when I wear a piece of jewelry and somebody loves it, they stop me and they go, "Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. Where did you get that jewelry?" And I'm like, "Oh, girl, Park Lane. Hold on." So it's a conversation piece. It's a something that brings people together, and that is a walking advertisement for your job that you can just show your items. If I sold planks of wood, I can't walk around with wood all over my body. I know that's not a great analogy, but you kind of get the picture that you can wear your product and show it every day. So I love that when people compliment one another, that jewelry creates that conversation piece. And it's just awesome that I can share that with anyone, whether they're someone I don't know or someone new. So why would you choose Park Lane over other companies, right? Because like I said, I was with another jewelry company before. Park Lane is literally the world's largest and longest standing direct sales jewelry company. They have been around for 67 years. Okay, that's a really long time. That's longer than I've been alive. They are owned by the family. They are operated by the family. They are a very generous and loving company. And I've really never had the privilege of being associated with a company so amazing. They just really do take care of their stylists, they take care of their customers, and they take care of anything that you need. And that doesn't come with really large companies at times. So the fact that they are so huge and they are so genuine and caring, that is something that speaks volumes to me. As far as our jewelry is concerned, I love that our collection is really diversified. Okay. There are all different types of people out there that wear several different types of jewelry and have different styles and desires. Not everybody is going to wear the same thing. What I have on today may not be something you're interested in, but I guarantee you, if you go look at our catalog and you check out our online store, you will find something for you at all ages. Okay. It's diverse, but it's a product that we can connect on. So I really love that as well, that we're able to take no matter what our style is and we can bond together on that. They also have a really great quality of their product and they have an unconditional guarantee with that lifetime warranty. I've seen customers for years, they've provided me pictures of a box when my mom had Park Lane or my grandmother had it. Here's the original box. And that's really cool to say that a product can last that long. And then if something happens to it, they're able to help you replace it and get another piece in the mail to you. So I love that as well. If you've ever shopped with Park Lane before, then you have seen our customer sale. It's a huge reason why people come back over and over again. It's easy. It's a great value. And I love buying 2 pieces and getting 4 half off because 50% off, anytime something's 50% off, I think most people go, sold, I will get it. And I just love our bonus items, our zinger items, all those style drops, and that they're constantly bringing out new things so that our established customers are just as excited about Park Lane as our new customers. So it keeps things fresh and going. And I think that's really fun. Our hostess plan, insane. Okay. I have never seen a hostess plan, even with other jewelry companies and other direct sale companies, not with jewelry. I cannot believe how much our hostesses receive. If you've ever been a host before, if you haven't, then you need to, because you need to be treated like royalty, because that's exactly what we do. You get so much free. When you have 10 friends shop at your party, you get $400 in free jewelry as a thank you for opening your, virtual world up or your physical living room to your friends and your family. They get so much more than that. Not just that. That's just one piece of it. Okay. When you want to book parties with Park Lane and your friends, they see that, they also want to emulate that. They're like, well, I want what you have. I want to do that customer sale. I want to take advantage of that, because they see pieces and they see how great it is. So when you share something with your friends, they're going to want to share it with their friends. So it's a gift that just keeps on giving. Now, as far as how we get paid and how our stylists are concerned, we have a huge compensation plan that it is hands down the best in the industry. You can earn as a stylist between 30 and 50% commission on your personal sales. If you choose to build a team, which I do have a team, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. You can layer in additional income that way. So I think that's amazing when you are able to get paid on yourself and not worry about having a team. You have that opportunity. But if you want to grow one, you can bring in additional funds. The perks, guys, the perks. We have a Rich Rewards program where our stylists can earn over $1,000 in free jewelry every single month. Okay. We have a Mercedes car program that stylists are eligible to be a part of, even at the first leadership level, not reserved for people that are all the way at the top. It starts very, very reasonable, and it is very attainable when you first join by just bringing a friend along. It's crazy how much you get. Also, our 2 company trips per year. I'm telling you right now, I earned when I first joined, I earned Aruba. So I got a trip to 2 for Aruba with my husband, which was amazing. And then I just earned our Kona, Hawaii trip. We will be going to that in February. And then I just earned a trip for 2 to Cabo, San Lucas, in Mexico. And we are about to be introducing our next location next month. So I cannot wait to find out where that is. And I will never not earn a trip. Hands down, seriously. I never earned this at my other company, nor was it even attainable. Did I feel like when it was presented to us? Somebody asked me where we were earned. I said, I have no idea. I didn't even know we had them. So it's crazy. And it is really doable with Park Lane and very reachable. So it's amazing that I was able to go to Aruba, spend that time with my husband, and it was all paid for by Park Lane. So you've got to be a part of that. Also, we have our direct appoint program. So if you don't know about that, it's basically where we recognize industry experience. Okay. So if you or someone has leadership experience in the industry, that experience is respected, recognized, and they can interview you to come into the company at a lateral leadership position. And what does that mean? That means that if you are a leader at another company and you want to come over and look and see what Park Lane has to offer you, you can be making something comparable to what you are leaving at your other place, because we recognize that experience. That is very valuable. Your experience is valuable to Park Lane, and they want to make sure that that is honored when you come over. So definitely, if you have a leadership team at another place or another direct sales, or you have industry background, please mention that, because we would love to get you with our interview program to see where you would fall in line with that. Also, Park Lane does amazing with fundraising. If you love fundraising and it's near and dear to your heart, we have a program where Park Lane will give you back 50% to that organization. It is awesome. They set it all up for you. They provide the link, and it's very professional in order for you to choose, a program that's really important to you. So it's awesome. Now, why now? Why am I talking to you about this now? It's the end of the year, it's Christmas time, but really, this is explosive growth, okay? With our economy the way it is, this industry, this business can really take off. Since the pandemic, we grew about 400%. So most of us run our businesses 100% online. I have not done an in-person show in the past 2 years that I have been with Park Lane. I am in my closet. I do everything from my home. I do not have to pack up jewelry. All my jewelry is here, put aside. It's awesome. You don't have to go anywhere. We know that this really resonates with a lot of people because I know a lot of people are looking for a solution to work from home. Not every company allowed you to do that. My corporate company, we're hybriding. So I don't get to work from home full time. I only get to do that part time. This job I can do 100% from home online and I don't have to leave my house. I can choose if I want to. So as the pandemic is tapering off and things are changing, you have the ability to make that flexible for you. We have all the tools, all the systems. You can get started right away. Start booking parties and earning income. There's no wait. What you put into it is what you're going to get back for sure. They give you all the training. Park Lane provides all the scripts, all the images. I mean, they have an amazing graphics design team. They have women that know how to put together scripts for parties so you don't have to take all that thinking. You can remove that from the equation, and it's very easy to duplicate and to implement in your parties. Everything you need, they've got it. It's a plug and play. There's 3 different kits that they offer to start. So you basically can start with as little as $99 and you get to pick out your kit items. We don't just send you a pre-made kit. You actually get to go in and choose your jewelry. Plus, when you want to buy things, you can buy things with you and get commission back off of your own purchases. So who doesn't want that? So if anybody shared this with you, you can get with the person that shared this and they can definitely share with you all the different kit options that we have. So the last question we really get asked is, can I really do this? Because a lot of people get scared and they don't want to try something new because they're not sure if they can do it. Okay. Park Lane is for everybody. It does not matter what your background is. It doesn't matter what stage of life you're in. Okay. I told you guys, I have 3 children. I have a busy household. I work full time and I'm at a point in my life where I really want that extra income to pay for things. My son is going to college. I had to put brakes on my car the other day. That was $2,000. And Park Lane, I was like, you know what? I'm going to just do a few more shows. And boom, there was my income to pay what I needed to pay for. So it's something that relieves a lot of pressure off of me that if I just work a little bit or just strategize it, I'm able to do that. But it doesn't matter what stage of life, whether you are starting your family or you are trying to layer in income, or maybe you want this to be your full-time job. I would love for this to be my full-time job. I'm trying to get to that place and you totally can. So it just depends on what your motivation is. And we have a lot of women and men here who use this to supplement their retirement. I'm doing that with my husband. So we have moms with really young kids. They use this as a way to bring in income to pay for some of the extras in their life. I know when I was staying at home, if I knew about Park Lane when mine were little, my gosh, this would have been a game changer for me. So I'm sad that I found out about it later and that I didn't do it sooner and nobody told me about it. So it's a really great program for anyone. We also have stylists like me that are professional careers. They do this around the job. My job is extremely demanding. It is a 24/7 operation that my department is. This is my fun time in my closet, away from everyone. This is where I get to go in and, kind of be myself. So we have people that have never sold jewelry before. I mean, I think there's been people that they've never touched it. They've sold bags or they sold Princess House crystal or they sold anything. Not everybody has the jewelry experience, but you don't need to because it's super easy. There's people that have never even worn jewelry. And now that they became a part of Park Lane, they're like, oh my gosh, I look cute because why not? We can wear our product. All right. So there's never been a better time, in my opinion, to do this. And if you find that it is right for you, we're going to be here for you to help you get started. So I'm going to be a little bold and I'm going to say, welcome. Welcome to what I know will be an amazing journey for you, as it is for me, and it's for me, and it's continuing to be. I hope you will join us, and I look forward to not only watching you get started, but watching you soar with success. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope that you have an amazing, amazing day.